And welcome back, hockey fans, as we get ready to go here with game number 3 of the afternoon. It's the home Morse Mavericks taking on the Sanford Sabres. And if this follows our first 2 games we've had, we should have another good one in store for you guys here. Last game was a 7-6 win for the Niverville Panthers as they were able to find a way to fend off the Rams. And earlier we had a great game between the PCI Trojans, and they ended up with a little bit of a lead that got swallowed up and turned into
Time for Mavericks hockey, and here we go!
a Mustangs comeback in that one. And with that, we're underway. Sabres controlling in their own zone, and they'll turn that one over. Mavericks in their own zone. They'll go to the safety behind their own goal up on the near side. Battle for the loose puck, and that comes out of the zone. Sabres dump it into the far side. And the Mavericks clear it in. Sanford making headway in their own zone. They'll turn that one over in and around the corner. Chasing after that one is Rexler. He'll try and center that one, and that shot just wide of the goal on the near side boards. Bouncing puck, and that one can't be controlled there by Levac. Gets all the way out, and the flash of the leather there by Johnson holds on for the whistle at 14:08. And off the draw. Controlled now and cleared out of the zone by the Mavericks. Mavericks give chase. Scooped up here by Schultz. Schultz to the far side. He'll play it into the corner. Mavericks come through with that. That shot up off the glass and makes its way out of the zone. Circling back is Dearborn. Dearborn, he'll work that ahead. And Pedro quickly into the zone. Scooped up now by the other 21 on the ice. And Kaepernick can't get it out of his own zone. Now with some help he can. Sanford, they'll put that into the far side. Johnson sticks it into the corner. Puck scooped up by the Sabres into the slot. Couldn't get a shot away. Loose puck. Mavericks pick it up. And they'll work it up Broadway now. And they'll dump it in, going for a change here. Both teams changing out their forwards as Sanford tries to clear it ahead. Bouncing puck. Mavericks have to tag up on the offside. Meanwhile, pushed ahead forward by the Sabres. Sabres into the slot, trying to get a shot away. And stick save by Johnson on the opportunity. Skirmish for it against the corner boards. Mavericks come free. They'll make that one on the centering pass to Holdnick. And he'll dump that one in as the Mavericks give chase. Witherspoon after that one couldn't finish with the opportunity. And Witherspoon comes in, lays a big hit. And the Mavericks now with the opportunity on the turnover. And they'll turn that one right back over. Big hit again there as Goslin gets in on the physicality. Sabres working their way through traffic. And again, the physicality of the Mavericks able to shut it down as Goslin. Quickly into the zone here comes Levac. Mavericks now staying with it here. Scooped up by the Sabres. Sabres clear that all the way down the ice. Levac works it to the far side. And on the near side boards, the Mavericks are able to get it out of the zone. And Kaepernick scoops that one up, tries to get it out of the zone. He's able to, and the Mavericks will quickly work it right back. Mavs go for a change. And that's an interference call pretty easy coming up here. We'll get the Mavericks, we'll get the opening power play. Puck controlled here by Hamilton in front, jamming away at it. And the Mavericks now with the goalie pulled for the extra attacker. Continue on the pressure. Clace now with it, works it in behind the goal. Sanford's going to tag up, and there it will be the opening power play coming here to the Morse Mavericks following the 2 minutes for interference. Here's a quick look at that physicality we talked about happening down there.
It's time for a Mavericks power play.
And there was a look at Weatherspoon's hit. Power plays today haven't meant much in the early going on. We'll see if the Mavericks can change that one here. Spinning and firing. Couldn't get through traffic. As the Sabres trying to clog up some holes here. Circling back now is Hamilton.
Sanford penalty to number 9, Austin Life. 2 minutes for interference. That's Life for interference at 11:12.
Puck controlled and dumped all the way down the ice as Dilk is able to clear it. 95 seconds here for Dearborn and his crew on the man advantage as they'll make his way head ice. And that pass. Can't find a recipient, and it's offside on the Mavericks. As Dallas Vermette a little bit ahead on the play. 10:37 in the first period, 0-0. 85 seconds remaining on the Mavericks man advantage. Face-off coming in front of their bench. And Mavericks win the draw. And here comes Morris as they'll work that ahead. Off a couple sticks. Sabres with the opportunity going the other way. And that's just wide of the goal for Rodwald. Rodwald, one of the top players here for the Sabres team as the Mavericks straight ahead forward into the final minute of power play opportunity. Dearborn controls that center ice. And Dearborn circles back. Mavericks going to change. And they're going to turn that one right back over to Cooper Rodwald. And he'll pass it across as the Sabres ice it in. And Vermette, he gets brought down as he tries to bring the puck across. Now here come the Mavericks quickly ahead into the zone. Comes Clay, his shot wide at the doorstep. And the Mavericks couldn't get a good enough whack on that one. As we work our way back to even strength. Puck cleared all the way down the ice. Off a couple sticks. Skirmish through for the 2-9s. And Holdnick comes free with it. Pass across. Pad save. Holdnick takes a whack at that one out of the air. Mavericks some great opportunity on the opening power play. As they'll circle back here in their own zone. Trying to get it going is Vermette. On the feet ahead. Picked off by Sanford. And again, the physicality of the Mavericks. No match here for Sanford. As Sanford works it up on the near side. Off a couple sticks. Metcalf ahead. And Drew Metcalf, he gets harassed. There's the 12. We got penalty coming up here. And that's Laramie who drew it. And the Mavericks tag up. So Mavericks 0 for 1 on the first power play. Take a look here what Sanford can do. Here's a look at the replay. As Laramie comes through and all over him there was Brennan Sabrin. Or correction, it's the 22, not the 12. So it'll be Joel Clays. Sanford working around off the draw. And Mavericks now trying to play it to the far side. And the Mavericks, they'll play that across.
Yeah, I see that. Oh well.
And there's a correction. It was Sabrin was the right call originally on that. Put the wrong number on the board.
Correctional penalty is to number 12.
Preseason for everyone here as Johnson puts that waffle boarding it into the corner boards. Puck picked up now by Joel Clays. As Clays tries to work that ahead. And Clay's able to clear that one all the way out. Scooped up now by Life. And Life, he'll work that slowly ahead as can be. Battle with it continues on. Life gets the puck back on his stick. He'll play to the far side for the Sabres. Sabres ahead into the zone. Worked in behind the goal. Off a couple sticks. Calmed down here by Sanford. Quickly played ahead by Clace as he'll go for a change. Iced all the way down. 30 seconds remaining here. And the Sabres just the lone shot on the man advantage as they'll step in. Loose puck on the tangle up. Mavericks come free and are able to clear the zone for the time being as Life gives chase. Austin Life with the puck on his stick. He'll make his way head ice. And he'll get bumped off. Scooped up now by Vermette. Vermette able to clear the zone. And here's an opportunity going the other way here for the Mavericks as Rexler puts on the brakes. He's got numbers with him as we come back to even strength. And that one cleared in now by the Mavericks. First one back. There is a Sabre, and he'll work that one free for the time being. Sabre quickly on it as he comes out of the box. Sabres up the far wing. Get caught up in traffic, and now worked back by Vermette. Long stretch pass in the skates, and the Mavericks trying to come free with it. Loose puck still. Both teams playing for possession as Witherspoon pushes it ahead. And now calmed down by the Sabres. Sabres, they'll ice that one in. And just enough ahead, icing waved as the Mavericks work it back behind their goal. 5:30 remaining in the opening frame. Both teams knotted up at 0 apiece. Battle continues on the near side. Sabres come free with it for the time being. And now the Mavericks able to get it out of the zone. Battle for the puck now. Calm down. And Roland up the far side. Continues on through traffic. He gets brought down. That's going to be a penalty. So the Mavericks on the tripping call will get the second power play opportunity for them of the afternoon as they try and fare better than the first. And here on the replay, see a little bit of what looked like an interference earlier on, and there's the trip as Roland gets dragged down by Aiden Clark. And the puck cleared all the way down the ice. 5:05 to go here in the opening frame. Mavericks back on the power play. Holdnick now. He'll put that one back to the point. Sabrin looking through a shot through traffic. Instead, he's going to turn that over to the other 12 on the ice. Dangerous opportunity here for Laramie, and he'll just play that one in. 80 seconds remaining here on the Mavs power play. Long stretch pass. Scooped up and worked ahead by Lavec. Lavec now with it. Gets tangled up. Sanford comes free with the puck. They can't work it out. Held at the zone here by the Mavericks. And Gosselin could only hold it for so long. And the pass doesn't make it to Gosselin. They're picked up by Holdnick. Holdnick ahead. Scooped in by Clace. Clace walks in, fires. And that one gobbled up at 4:02. And we got a whistle. .49 seconds remaining here on the Mavericks power play. As they get ready to go. And before that, the goaltender getting a little bit of look at. Thiessen out there along with Gomuralt and Goslin. Clayson Witherspoon are the D men out. Off the draw. Puck cleared all the way down. Clace will start on the near side. And that'll be worked ahead by Goslin. Cedric Goslin walks in, puts on the brakes, spins back. He's got Clace at the point. Now he'll work it to Joel Clace. Back to Gosling to Clace, and the air pass had a great opportunity for Sanford. Instead, they'll just clear and go for a change as Jake Johnson gets the clear. 15 seconds remaining on the man advantage. As the Mavericks trying to set it up one more time. Long stretch pass, and that feed misses. It's going to be an icing. And that will pretty much do it for the power play, down to 4 seconds. 3:17 following the icing call. And ready to go. Cooper Rodwald wins the draw, gets a shot away there. And the short-ended opportunity smothered up as the Sanford Sabres kill off another power play opportunity. Rodwald ready to go as the 211s battle it out. He'll win that one in the draw. Back to Schultz. Schultz works it ahead. Down low, Sanford couldn't pick that puck up. Skirmish for it. Schultz. He'll work that all the way behind the goal. Mavericks trying to center that, and they're going to turn that over to Schultz. Schultz continuing on, going down low. He goes after Clace as Clace works it to the far side. Now the Mavericks cutting back to the near side is Hamilton. And he'll make his way through traffic. Nate Hamilton walks in. The Mavericks had to be careful at the line there. They'll regroup before they cross in. And with that, Rexler crashes the boards and puts that one off the goaltender's pad. Rebound. Sanford trying to pick that one up, and they're going to be able to get to that as Clark tries to clear, brushing off the hit, and now out. Puck comes up into the Mavericks bench. 2:17 as we tick away the opening frame of this 0-0 hockey game. Special teams being kept at bay early on. As Laramie in on the draw, he'll win that one back all the way down into his own zone. Quickly after that one is Life. Life to work it ahead, and the Mavericks again just having a step ahead, able to clear that in deep. Battle for it continuing on down low. Sabres take it from behind their own goal. And they're going to turn that one over. Great opportunity for Funk. And that one will get worked back across to the far side. Shot through traffic. Doesn't get through. Rebound right there. And that one got roofed. A great opportunity. Had the top blocker side open. And the Mavericks just roofed that off the high glass. And the rebound gets smothered up in 96 seconds. Here's a look at the replay. And a great opportunity they had on the blocker side. And there's the original shot. Here's the rebound. And that one just gets roofed by Rowland. Off the draw. Big hit as the momentum again. The physicality here to play for the Mavericks. Morris up the far side. Through traffic. Sanford takes a knee, and now Morris settling it down here. Minute 20 to go. Quickly ahead now is Witherspoon. And that one fired all the way in by Holdnick. Battle for the puck continues on down low in the skirmish for it as we hit 105. Sauce pass across and misplay by the Mavericks. They got a tag at the line into the skates. And a big hit there. Another one right in front of the Sanford bench. As the Sabres trying some late heroics here in the period, trying to get the offense going, and the reverse hit as they're trying to register a couple hits themselves. Sanford calming it down here in the neutral zone. And another big collision. That's going to draw a penalty though. And we'll take a look at the replay and what the call is as that puck gets tagged there by Sabrin. It's going to be a charge. Is the call. Here's a look at the replay. And the puck was right there, and they're going to say he took a couple strides before making contact. So With 20.1 ticks on the clock, Sanford will get their second power play opportunity of the evening. Mavericks to clear as they get tripped up all the way down the ice. Good work by Goslin to play it all the way down and kill 20 seconds there. So 100 seconds remaining on the man advantage. When we hit the second period, we'll have a quick 5-minute break here. Ish, not even. And get ready to go for the second frame. And both teams now switching sides here as we get ready for another 15 minutes coming your way. And off the draw, here we go. Mavericks quickly working into the zone. They got 95 seconds of penalty kill still going at it on the charging call. Puck cleared into the zone by Clace. Quickly ahead. Here come the Sabres. Sabres walking in. And continuing around with it is Rodwald. And Rodwald now turns that one over. Opportunity going the other way. Funk walks in, across, short-handed, rings it off the iron. And now Sanford pushing it back as the Mavericks have to get back. Clace is able to center that across to Dearborn, and Dearborn ices that in on goal. 50 seconds remaining here. A man advantage for the Sabres as they gotta work it out of their own zone. Sabres play it ahead. Dearborn scoops that one up and rings it down the ice. Schultz can't get his blade on that, and that'll kill another 5 seconds. Schultz now with it. He'll work that ahead ice. Off a little bit of a speed bump of a Maverick, and now into the zone. Firing and glove by Johnson, held on for a whistle. 18 seconds remaining on the man advantage. 13:38 on the clock as we took a look here at the Morris Mavericks' best opportunity of the frame as Funk works it ahead, leaves the puck at the doorstep, and sliding across to make the save is the Sabres goaltender. That one gets out of the zone here as the Sabres circle back. 10 to go on the man advantage. Glove pass here as that one was gloved away by Holdnick. Holdnick set, ready to go here on the draw. Take on Laramie. And Laramie plays that one back. Mavericks all over it, and that one would play was offside. Penalty box clock hits 0, and there goes the Sanford power play. Number 2 comes and goes with no harm done by the Mavericks penalty killers. Both teams 0 for 2 on the man advantage as we got the action going again here following the drop of the biscuit. Sanford works it in behind the goal. Quickly giving chase in behind is Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon, he'll work that ahead. Mavericks can't get their stick on that one and able to work it out of the zone for the time being. Skirmish in front of the timekeeper's box continues on. Loose puck. Mavericks settle it down. Here's an opportunity. Walking in. Firing. And right into the center crest on the opportunity from Tyler Roche. And there's a quick replay of that. 15:54, 12:54, mind you, on the clock. On the tie-up. Loose puck. Firing. And Goslin couldn't catch the net with that opportunity. Big hit. As getting the elbow up in on that one there from Weatherspoon. And he's taking a couple shots after. It was his teammate because of that. And now they got the fisticuffs going. As the skirmish continues on. Clark at the bottom of that for the Sabres. As well as Lucas Rowland in there. As we take a look at the replay, and there Rowland gets pushed down. That's off the side of the camera there. You can just see the aftermath of it. It was a big hit that started that one off from Weatherspoon, and looked like Luca Weatherspoon might have got his elbow up a little bit high on it, which the Sabres didn't like that one uncalled, and should be evening out here, it looks like. So as they're ushering another Maverick into the penalty box, they got to pick which one they are, and there's like 7 Mavericks on the ice. Now they're slowly sorting out. It's a power play. Clark gets the difference maker. So the Mavericks get a power play. And Clark, I'm guessing, got the instigator on that. He started it, so on the retaliation from what he thought was an elbow. At the line. Mavericks fire that one through. Rebound loose in front. Corralled now here by the Mavericks as they'll work that down low. Platt now with it. He'll play it down. That shot blockered up and out of play at 12-17 as tensions start to get heated in this one. (12-17) on the clock as we await the drop of the puck. Mavericks power play number 3. Circling around is Hamilton. Hamilton. And that one won't go there on the pass across. Broken up for the time being by the Sabres. Quickly ahead. Into the zone. Firing is Hamilton. And he runs into traffic. There's a shot, and that one missed on a blazer. Great opportunity from Hamilton. And he'll pick up his own rebound. Feed it back to Dearborn. Dearborn walking the point. His shot through traffic. Hamilton deflects, scores! And the Mavericks strike first on the power play. Hamilton with the original setup. Picks up his own rebound. Works it to Dearborn. And deflects Dearborn's shot into the back of the net. It's 1-0 for the Milwaukee Mavericks. And here's a look at the replay as Hamilton cycles that back to Dearborn. There's Dearborn's shot, and Hamilton on the doorstep tips that one home. It's 1-0 for the good guys here from the home crowd. And following the Sabres offside, we get ready to go here. Off the draw. Mavericks on the near side. They'll just clear that one in. Schultz scoops it up. Schultz now ahead. Dearborn. He got the assist on the Mavericks go-ahead goal. Long stretch pass. Here come the Mavericks again. And Schultz able to get his long stick out there to pull that one away. Sabres. They'll work it ahead in their own zone. Off a couple sticks. Tic-tac-toe. Morris goes backhand. And that one, the goaltender able to get his pad on the opportunity from Ethan Funk. Sabres can't get it out of the zone. Scooped up now, circling back is Vermette. And Platt works that one across. Battle forward at the line. And the Sabres just clear that all the way down. Icing waved off. Weatherspoon all alone. Trying to get the long stretch pass ahead. And that one rolling puck a little bit out of the reach. And looked like the Mavericks had the angle on that, but it's going to be an icing at 10:01. So just a little bit out of the reach there for Rowland. Here's a quick look here again at the Mavericks goal following the icing. Or sorry, there's a look there at Funk's opportunity. Down there trying to get back into this one here and build on the Mavericks lead. Quick shot there, and the Mavericks able to get part of that away on the opportunity. Sabres, they'll pass that across. And clogging the lanes up is Witherspoon. Witherspoon there getting some contact in there as the physicality amps up in the corner boards. Mavericks got a power play coming your way. And there's a couple extra shots in there after. Can't see the Sabres guy who is guilty as making his way to the sin bin is going to be the number 12 of Costin Laramie. He's already been in there for 2 minutes and he'll get another 2, maybe more or less. And there's the look at the replay. It's a boarding call. So the Mavericks got their power play going here in the second period, and they'll get another go at it. 9:29 on the clock as Goslin skates out from the bench and into the draw, ready to go here to kick off the Morris Mavericks power play. Goslin wins that one back. Sanford on the puck. Battle for it continues on with Rodwell, trying to clear that one out. Mavericks hold at the line, jamming away at it. And we get ready to go. Off the offside draw. Sabres clear that one in. Johnson paddles that aside. Now to make their way ahead ice, here come the Mavericks. On the near side boards. They'll leave it back and now cross in. And there's a knee, couple knees just going back and forth there as Clark gets knocked down. Puck cleared all the way down the ice. Plot first one back. He'll scoop that one up. Long cross ice pass. Mavericks had to be careful on the change. Skirmish for the puck continues on in front of the Mavericks bench. A minute 05 remaining on the man advantage. Here they come. Clace works it across. Shot through traffic. And that one won't go. As Levesque trying to connect. Levesque now works that across. And Laviat can't work it back as he'll look across. Looking for the pass. Circling back here is the Mavericks. Laviak now with it. They'll put ahead ice. Loose puck. Morris calms it down here with 30 seconds on the clock. Big hit there as Sanford trying to get the physicality going. 25 seconds on the man advantage. On the near side. Long stretch pass. Clace quickly on it. Here comes Clace. Clace through traffic. Making his way, winds through the D. Rebound picked up by Funk. Funk trying to feed Clace. He gets tied up. Ethan Funk cuts in towards the goal. Goes around behind. As we go back to even strength. And the Mavericks continuing mounting the pressure from the power play. Continues on as Funk goes down low to help out. Whacking away at the loose puck. Turning, firing. Glove save, rebound loose. Scooped up by the Sabres. Sabres on the near side. They'll work it out. Dearborn scoops it up. And Dearborn clears that one in. Gives chase on his own dump and chase. First one there. And Dearborn works it back to Clace. Clace cuts in to Dearborn. Cutting now is Hamilton in front of the goal. He's got a couple other Mavericks with him on the screen. There's a shot through traffic, and the rebound is smothered up at 6:45 in this one. It's a 1-0 Morris Mavericks lead. I'm your host, Bentley Branloth, my cameraman, Tate Brandt, bringing you all today's games here from the Morris Multiplex as we're in game number 3 of 4. Goslin in the center circle, ready to go. The Sabres beat him on the draw. Sabres out of the zone. Trying to see more from their offense in this one. Hamilton on the near side. He can't control that one. Picked up here by the Mavericks. Turning and firing, blocked. And the rebound will just get iced by Sanford. And perfect weight on that one. Will wave the icing as Weatherspoon picks it up. He'll turn around, make one guy miss. Works it to the far side. And then held at the line. Mavericks stretched pass, and that one couldn't connect to make a great scoring opportunity. They'll try and set it up here as Rex Healer, and his shot in on net will get smothered at 6:01. Rowland in on the draw for the Mavericks, ready to go. Off the draw. Battle for the puck continues. Rowland lays a hit, and with that, Sanford scoops up the puck, and they'll take it into the attack zone for their first scoring opportunity, and Clark couldn't get his stick on the pass. Right in the slot, and the Mavericks again quickly out. Really keeping this offense at bay, and Rowland's opportunity couldn't get deflected home as Pateau was right there. Rowland now battling at it, and work back to the point. Shot through traffic by Levesque. Rebound loose. Jamming away at it. It's in. And the Mavericks strike again. And it is 2-0 for the Mavericks. And Sanford thought the puck was frozen, is what they're arguing. But they're not going to make any change to that. So a great work by Levesque. And getting the final tap in on that one was Rowland, I'm pretty sure. So it is Rowland getting the final tip on that one. And we are underway following the draw. Schultz works that one back. His squad now down by 2, trying to get out of this deficit. Pateau in on the assist as there's a thundering hit down low, and the Mavericks quickly ahead into the attack zone, trying to build on their lead that's come alive here in the second. Battle for it continues on. Now across into the corner boards. LaRoche in after that one. And he'll take down his man. That's going to be a penalty. And LaRoche is going to go to the sin bin here for 2 minutes at 4:22 remaining in the frame. So the interference call here, and The Sabres. Great opportunity for their power play, which hasn't done much in this one. We'll try and get it sorted out here. And work their way back into this one. As they cycle around their centerman. And Sanford now from behind their own goal. 4:05 in the frame. Down by 2. Sabres. They push that ahead. There's Cinder Horse, and he'll work it down low. Physicality amping up here as the Mavericks. Joel Clace all over his men trying to work that puck free. As he watches 2 Sabres as the Sabres try and work that one in around him. Comes behind the goal. And now on the near side. Here come the Mavericks on the penalty kill. Push through some contact, and in goes Gosselin. Gosselin overskates that one as he goes for a change. Picked up now by the other 14 on the ice and worked ahead by Dilk, and he'll take that back into his own zone. As the Sabres trying to set it up here. 50 seconds remaining on their man advantage. They're down in this one, trying to work something out here as shots for them have come at a premium as Clace works his way behind the goal, and a nice clear by the Mavericks. Scooped up here in their own zone. And Cameo now, he'll come with the puck. Komet now with it. Firing! And gloved. 18 seconds remaining on the man advantage. All Mavericks, and not a lot of opportunities on the offensive presence here from the Sanford Sabres. 2:40 in the second. As they get ready to go here on the draw. Off the draw. Here come the Mavericks, shorthanded, trying to fire one home, and the goaltender gets just enough. Battle for it continues on the near side boards. And on the skirmish. As we work our way to even strength. There's a quick shot by Gosling. Couldn't connect with the net. And again, the Mavericks quickly working the rebound out from the skirmish. It's Gosling again, free with it. Gosling behind the net. Cedric Gosling puts on the brakes, and Schultz pickpockets him instead. As Gosling, though, scoops up that one right back, puts it to the far side. As Kaepernick works it back, held at the line. Witherspoon clears it in. And on the tie-up, Mavericks trying to come free with it. They'll continue to push the pile behind the goal into the near side. Gosling works it back to the far side. Quick push here, scooped up by Vermette. Now to Gosling. Back to Vermette. 80 seconds remaining here in the frame. Shot over the net. Mavericks hold it down. Continuing to apply the pressure here is Luca Witherspoon. His shot gets blocked. Another shot is smothered up. And 68 seconds remaining here in the frame. All Mavericks in this one. They lead the Sanford Sabres by a score of 2-0. Funk in on the draw, ready to go. And the Sabres, they'll push it to the far side here as we hit the 1 minute mark. Sabres clear that one all the way in behind the goal. Trying not to get blanked here and get something going to get the change momentum going into the third. And with that, here come the Mavericks. Going the other way. Great push here by Rowland. Rowland has Funk. And Funk couldn't get his blade on that rebound. as that's a little bit out of his reach. Loose puck at the line. Rowland scoops it up, makes a nice little move there, and here comes Rowland. And he couldn't connect there as that one got sticked off him on the back check. In behind the goal comes the Mavericks, trying to get one in the dying 15 seconds. Into the slot, firing off a skate. Rebound continued here by the Mavericks, and they're going to turn that one over. And Rodewald now trying to get an opportunity going the other way for the Sabres. And a couple of stick checks, a big hit at the end, and maybe some extra physicality in between these two teams following the second horn. And the linesman all over that. And there's a quick look on the replay. Luca Rowland and his nice little move there to get past the one Sanford defender. A couple of them creating some space. Couldn't do much with it though. In the end, it's the Mavericks leading the Sabres by 2 as we'll head to intermission. And we will see you guys.
Make sure to join us next
As we'll head to the goal scorers here in this one. Started off here for the Mavericks, Nate Hamilton with the tap in on the shot from Dearborn. Meanwhile, Rowland was able to get the second of the game from Levesque and from Plot. And with that, we'd like also to mention, as it was just mentioned over the PA system in here, that we will have a doubleheader for you guys on Friday. And we'll be on the Morris Mavericks YouTube channel. We'll have their home opener against the Mountain Mustangs. And then you can switch over on U-Screen. We'll have the MMJHL, the Pembine Valley Twisters, kicking off their season on Friday. And we'll have that game there for you, covering all your hockey here for you. I'm your host, Bentley Brown, with my cameraman, Tate Brandt. We'll see you all following the second intermission. It's the Mavericks leading the Sanford Sabres 2-0 following 2 periods of play. And welcome back, hockey fans. We're getting ready to go here to start the third period in this one. Mavericks lead this by a score of 2-0. Their power play, the difference in this one. Starting it off with the power play goal. Some great work by Nate Hamilton, working it around, able to get the feed back to the point, and he's able to tip in the shot from Dearborn. And the second goal in this game here, also from the Morris Mavericks. And again, Lucas Roland, who's been all over the ice in this one. He gets rewarded on a goal with the assist on that one, going to Jeremy Laviak and to the 18 of Cooper. Bye. As we await the Sabres here, and as those other ones were 15 minutes, this one's going to be a 20-minute. As the Sabres skate onto the ice here, ready to go. And here come our officials. We're ready to go. Team set and on the draw, ready to go. As Sabrin in, take on Rodwald. And Sabrin wins the duel on the draw, and with that, we are underway. Period number 3, 2-0 Mavericks lead. And the Mavericks, they'll push it ahead. Clace to the far side off a stick of Dearborn and in. Dearborn been instrumental here in the lead as Holdnick works that across. Loose puck now picked up by Young. As Young works it ahead, Cole Young able to get it out of the zone, now works it back again in through traffic. And that gets cleared all the way down the ice. Mavericks to dig out of their own zone. Long stretch pass picked up. And now into the zone comes Thiessen. Thiessen now with it, and that one rolled off his blade. Waiting, trying to fight through that one, and continues on through the traffic as the Mavericks take a couple whacks at it. Continuing on. And that shot is held on for a whistle from Goslin. 18:51 on the clock. As Goslin settles in on the draw. Goslin, he'll win that one back. Now to the point, shot through traffic, pad save, rebound was right there, and couldn't get enough of his stick on that one. Great opportunity there for the Mavericks. There's an opportunity, and that one worked wide of the goal. Battle for it continues on down low. Mavericks to cycle it back to the point. In through traffic. Yeah, now the Sabres. Mavericks to the far side, continuing to jam away is Vermette as he tries to set something up. Sabres forcing them to the outside, and now the Sabres will come free with it into the attack zone. And they'll get knocked off the puck as Laramie on the near side. Mavericks ahead. And Witherspoon couldn't hold that one on. And, well, the Sabres will come free with it into the attack zone. And they'll get knocked off the puck as Laramie on the near side. Mavericks ahead. And Witherspoon couldn't hold that one on. And Almost too many men. The linesman was gonna, he wanted to blow that one down. He saw that. As they kick away at it, here's Goslin and at the doorstep. Balfour continues on. Mavericks pass that across. 17:25 on the clock. And as they'll circle around is Rexealer. Now quickly ahead on the near side comes Hamilton. Hamilton through traffic, loses it. Rexealer comes in. He'll lay the hit instead. Scooped up and trying to fire that one in his body. Scores. And as he goes down there, it's good to see him get up okay. And the Mavericks are back in the lead as they expand it to 3-0. And they're going to say the final touch on that was. And here come the Mavericks again, firing. That one home doesn't go. And the Sabres trying to work that out. Mavericks pick that one off, turning around, and Mavericks able to hold at the line for the time being. And that one smothered up and held on for a whistle. And off the draw, Mavericks firing through traffic, rebound right into the pad to lay loose for a second, and they got the fight going, and now they're all jumping in on it. As tensions have now boiled over, and the melting point has been reached in between these two. Here's a look at the replay. They're jamming away at it, and a couple shots getting in there. And it's going to be a Sanford power play. So that will be Tyler Rosh in the box. Boy, the difference maker. As well as Sabrin. Can't see the Sabres number. And we're going to go say it's Andrew Schultz in the penalty box there. Or looks like there might be a 1 in front of it. Off the draw. Sabres power play. Passes across. There's a shot just wide of the goal. Battle for it continues on. Sabres hold at the line. Continuing now here. What did his life? He'll work it down low. 90 seconds remaining on the man advantage. And that one works its way out of the zone. Long stretch pass. Ahead come the Sabres. Sanford walks in, fires, and smothered up at 15:25 on the opportunity from Wadwab. And Sam Johnson flashes the leather. We get back underway, minute 05 on the man advantage. As Rodwald plays that one back to the point. Pass across, shot through traffic by the Sabres off the mark. And Goslin continues on. As he tries to get that one past Rodwald. Rodwald now with it. He'll continue on to make his way head ice. And he'll fork it in behind the goal. First one back there on that one's Vermette. Vermette able to clear that all the way down, and he'll ice it into the final quarter of the power play. Sanford from behind their own goal. 15 seconds. Good work there by Vermette. And Vermette continues to kill some time off. Sanford now. They'll walk into the zone, and our power play will expire as they cross in. And Sabres continue with that. Big hit down there. And dodging the hip check. Here they come. Hamilton's passes across. Nice little move there. Couldn't keep the puck with it, though, for the finish. And Rexler with the nice move. And there's the pass across from Hamilton. And Rexler on the edge of the frame there. The nice little toe drag. Couldn't get a shot away at 13:52. Off the draw. There's the pass across. Shot through traffic. And that one deflected out of play at 13:45. Linesman skates over for a new biscuit, and we get ready to go again. Off the draw. Mavericks turning and firing. Can't get through traffic. Continue on. There's a shot, and that deflected. Nabs the netting in the end. And we're ready to go again. Sabres goaltender sticks that aside. Sanford. They'll work their way head ice. Here come the Sabres. They'll push in. A little bit of a tango up there. Sabres back to the line. Jamming it away at it, and the Mavs able to get it out. And here is a good opportunity here for Roland. Roland through traffic. He'll put that one back to the point. Vermette's shot, no one in front to deflect it. Wide of the goal, Vermette goes for a change. Mavericks hold at the point, and the one-timer couldn't connect to Roland, trying to find his second of the evening. Roland, he'll play that across. There's a shot wide of the goal. Roland again crashing the boards, picks up the rebound, centers it off a couple sticks, tic-tac-toe, off the stick and on the backhander from Pateau is jumped on. Frozen puck here at 15:35. Both teams changing it up. Goslin ready to go. And the draw controlled here by the Mavericks. Goslin picks up the loose puck. Stops at the dot. Turns. Fires. Scores. And the Mavericks expand their lead. It's now 4-0. Cedric Goslin's on the board. So another goal scorer for the Mavericks. Here's a look at the replay. As Goslin scoops it up. See who'll get the assist. Fires that one. Top shelf past the goaltender. So another goal. All the points evenly spread out. No one has more than 1 point for the Mavericks as they come again here to fire that in, and Unless there's something changes on the assist here. As that one gets worked around. Battle for it continues on as the Mavericks mount the pressure up here in this one. Back to the line. They'll play it down low. And that puck cleared all the way down the ice. First one back is Clace. Clace now from behind his own goal. Puts on the brakes. He'll look to turn his way. Head ice.
Morris
And there's a quick shot. That one gets blocked. So
they said 19.
they give Levesque, correction there, the assist. So he'll be the first Maverick to reach multiple points in today's game, as that one is held on for a whistle. It's 11 different Mavericks with points in this one as we get ready to go. Sabrin in on the draw. And the Mavericks force it in deep. Schultz, he'll center that one. Dangerous play there. Picked up and controlled by the Sabres. At the line. Mavericks fire that one in, rebound. Right there, they couldn't scoop that one up, was Tyler Rosh. And now we got a whistle coming your way. 10:50 has reached the back half of the third period. All is well for the Mavericks in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, Jared Street.
As we get ready to go. Off the draw, turning, firing, and we got a whistle. As the bucket came off of one of the Mavericks. And they get ready to go now here on the drop of the puck. Sabres win in the defensive zone, and they're going to need to start getting some offense going if they want to get back into this one. They got just over 10 minutes here as the Mavericks circle around, play that in off the boards, and they're going to scoop that pass off, walk in, firing, and a great opportunity there. Can't beat just a little bit of the paddle of the goaltender. All it needed to get over the net. Here's another opportunity. Witherspoon walks in, fires, and he put that one wide, trying to go short side on the blocker. Witherspoon putting on the brakes as Hamilton as the ref takes a spill behind the play. There's a shot through and some physicality amping up. Sabres. They'll work at a head ice. And in through traffic here, dodging a couple hits and can't dodge that one. As the physicality really amping up there with Nate Hamilton going through traffic. And here's a look at the replay of how close the Mavericks came to getting their fifth here. And a nice opportunity there from Rexsealer. And that just gets part of the goaltender's stick. Off the draw, Mavericks win it back, trying to corral that one. And they'll turn it over here to Sanford. Sanford puts it right back on a jersey of a Maverick stick, and Sanford's going to clear that down. Icing waved off. As we officially are in the back half here of this third period. jamming away at the puck. Sanford shot through traffic well wide. Rebound picked up now here and controlled ahead. Here come the Mavericks with numbers. And Roland walks into that one. Goaltender gets enough of that. Rebound controlled here by the Mavericks as they try and set something up. As Laviak, their leading scorer, he's got 3 assists, only multi-point Maverick. As the Mavericks clear it in. Battle for the puck down low. And the Mavs working through traffic. They'll continue on with it. Firing is Goslin. He's going to get his own rebound if he's fast enough. Couldn't get a shot away as he got tangled up, but works it back to the point. Levesque's shot blockered into the corner. Levesque with it again, gets another opportunity. Couldn't get the deflection from Goslin to go in front. Big hit down low. As the Mavericks still got the physicality going as Goslin stands up his men on the reverse hit. As the chippiness continues to go out there. In behind the goal for Goslin. Goslin back to the point, and that bouncing puck on this old ice skips over the Mavericks' blade. They'll try it again. Goslin, top of the circle. And the blocker comes right out into the slot. No one there on the rebound. Now the Sabres. They walk into the Mavericks zone. Trying to get the offense going. 7:25 on the clock. As Levesque works away with it down low. Scooped up here by Clace. And Clace's pass is broken up by the stick of Clark. Clark jamming away at it. Goslin. He'll work that across to the near side. And here comes Jacob Thiessen. Walks in, fires off the stick of Schultz. And big hit in behind the goal. And Schultz lays down his guy. And a nice move there by Sabret. He'll work it down low. Back to Clace. Clace fires. And that went into the glove, and some pushing and shoving is going to end at the whistle. 6:41 on the clock. All is academic in this one. It's a 4-0. Mavericks lead. Sabrin in on the draw. He'll win that one back to Clay. Sabrin with the deflection. Wide of the goal. Trying to get another stick on that was Tyler Rosh. Glove down by the Mavericks at the line, though it'll squeak by. And now the Mavericks quickly out of their own zone with it. Kicking it ahead through traffic by a handful of white jerseys is Tyler Rosh. He lost his stick, had to pick that one up, and the Sabres will possess the puck. At least they will momentarily as they can't get it out of the zone. Clace comes in. And Clace continues on with it. Works on the backhand just wide of the goal. Mavericks back to the point. Shot through traffic. That one gets blocked on the opportunity from Hamilton. And the Mavericks are going to get called on a trip. And so it'll be the 15 of Tyler Rush as he tried to pick up the puck there. And he did. He got that, but he also got his stick in the skates of a Sabre. So Sabres have had some decent power play opportunities. Have yet to find the back of the goal. They'll test their luck one more time. Off the draw. Pass across. Life gloves that down. Life fires in. And gloved away by the Mavericks. Dangerous opportunity there for Austin Life on the shot from the point. As the physicality amping up as the puck rolls in behind the goal line. Sanford comes free with it. They'll work it down low. Sabres trying to get one as Schultz works it in behind the goal. Big hit there. And the penalty killers using their physicality as Sanford continues on through traffic, dodging a big hit there as both 11s whiz by. Poke checked away, and here come the Mavericks. Dallas Vermette clears it down, and his boys will go for a change. Into the back half here of the power play opportunity for the Sanford Sabres. Down 4-0 in this one. On the near side. On the tangle for the puck, Sabres. They'll walk the line, continuing to walk in, fire wide of the goal. Sanford continues on with the rebound. And they'll leave it back. Life. He'll put that to the top of the circle. Back to Life. Life from the point. His shot through traffic is gloved by Sam Johnson and frozen. 4:17 remaining here in regulation. 24 seconds remaining in the rush. Penalty. It's a 4-0 Mavericks lead. Off the draw. Puck worked out of the zone. And Roland fires that one in. 10 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Sabres ahead on the near side. Life clears it in. And we'll be back to even strength. Quick stick on it, and the Mavericks now come free with it. As Roland plays it to the near side. Quickly ahead is Holdnick. Holdnick through traffic. Battle for the puck continues on. We got a delay penalty coming up. And we await the call. It's going to be a Sanford power play following a hook. Let's see if we can catch it on the replay. And didn't see much there. It might have already been called at that point. So it's a hook to Holdnick with 3:26 remaining in regulation. Off the draw. Life now with it at the point. He'll work that one down low. Aired pass on that one. Laramie couldn't get his blade on that. Puck comes out and getting tangled up is Goslin with the linesman. Goslin staying with it, fires that one. He'll try again on the centering opportunity, working through traffic and jackhammering away on the backhand. The Mavericks can't find anything, and we got another penalty coming up.
Mavericks fans, join us on open season. That's on Friday.
So there's a look at the replay of the trip. And again, as we talk about the Mavericks home opener, we'll have that here on the Mavericks YouTube channel. That game's at 6, followed by the Twisters and Railway Express on U-Screen coming your way after that one. Start time for that's about 8:30. In through traffic, puck smothered. As the 4-on-4 continues on here. We got 70 seconds of 4-on-4. 156 seconds remaining in regulation following the drop of the puck. Schultz works it across. And Schultz jamming away at it and smothering that one is Sam Johnson at 2:29. And
Sanford penalty to number.
Schultz shot fired wide, goes into the corner boards. Now comes back to the point here for Sanford as they'll work around with it on the 4-on-4. Thiessen trying to clear it. Sanford comes free with it. And now possessed here by the Mavericks. Mavericks able to get it out. Schultz works it ahead. Battle for the puck down low continues on. Mavericks can't find it in their skates. They'll now scoop that one up with a minute remaining here of the of the 4-on-4, mind you that, as Thiessen walks in, centering pass. It's a miscommunication there for the Mavericks. Following the miscue, Sanford walks in, fires it, blockered away. And we got a Mavericks power play coming up right now. Puck comes out, kicked away. 30 seconds remaining here on the Mavericks power play as Dearborn walks in with the assist tonight, trying to get a goal, and that one gloved and held on. 72 seconds remaining here in regulation as the Mavericks can just about taste it here in front of their home fans. Dallas Vermette ready to go here and on the draw. He'll win that one back. Back to the point. Down low, Vermette cuts in front. Jamming away at it, and it gets smothered at 103. Mavericks change out their forwards line. As Roland comes in on the draw, he'll win that. Good quick shot here from Roland as he wins the draw, gets the puck right back, and you can't see him, he's just outside the frame there. He's able to fire that one in on goal. Pass across. As the Mavericks kill off the final 45 seconds, we're at even strength. There's a quick shot. Rebound scooped up. And Mavericks whacking away at it, smothered up here. 36 and a 10th on the clock. And off the draw. That puck comes out of the zone. Mavericks put on the brakes and dodge the hit, continuing to work it ahead as Vermette. Roland now with it. He'll jam that one ahead. Walking in through traffic and trying to tap that one home is the Mavericks. Now Sanford. And he'll turn that one over to Roland. He'll hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's the horn. It's the Mavericks taking this one. Four nothing win at home for the Morris Mavericks. We'll have your 3 stars coming up shortly. And with that, we'll go here for our 3 stars in this one, starting it off from the Morris Mavericks. Your 3rd star in this one. Had this one with the goal. Got us going in this one. He was all over the ice. Number 17, Nate Hamilton. 2nd star in today's game. Hit the game-winning goal. He got done for your Morris Mavericks when it mattered most. Number 10, Lucas Roland. And your first star in today's game, the only multi-point player in this one, he had a total of 3 assists, helping his team out, finding the back of the net, and assisting on all but 1 goal. Number 4, from your Morris Mavericks, Jeremy Laviac. With that, I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with your cameraman, Tate Brandt, and we will see you all in a little bit here as the Sanford Sabres fall to the Morris Mavericks by a score of 4-0. We got the Steinbach Regional Sabres coming up next, taking on CJS, and that will be taking your way here in just under an hour. Until then, we'll see you.